Ill.
Legal.
Illegal.
They commit fewer crimes than citizens do.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Exactly 1 month before I was born, something historic happened. Al Capone's vault was opened live on TV by none other than Geraldo Rivera. Now, this vault yielded, well, absolutely nothing. It was just a pile of dirt. So after 2 straight live hours of hyping the contents of this vault, there was nothing inside. This is widely seen as one of the most humiliating moments in the history of live TV. Of course, until Geraldo Rivera debated me on Piers Morgan's show and has now gone viral for getting destroyed because he decided to argue with me over criminal alien immigration. And that's not a good thing to do because you don't have a leg to stand on. And very much like Al Capone's vault, it turns out that Geraldo's mind went completely empty when I asked him a very simple question. What does illegal mean? Here you go. What do you mean by they're not criminal aliens? Are you saying that they came here legally or illegally? Which is the answer?
The only crime the vast majority of these people have committed is coming here illegally. That's the only crime.
That makes
They're
them
not
a criminal.
Tren de Agua. They're not MS-13. The vast majority of them. They commit fewer crimes than citizens do.
So
Stanford
do you
studies and others.
Respectfully, do you understand,
I understand
the
everything.
definition of the? Do you understand the definition of the word illegal? Because you just said they came here illegally. Do you understand what that means? That means they broke our laws. The laws on the books.
I am absolutely dismayed by the attempts to sow terror in the homes of Latino people. For instance, Puerto Rican people. Puerto Rican people look just like Dominican people, just like Cuban people, just like more or less Venezuelan people. And yet Puerto Rican people are citizens. Puerto Rican people are being harassed by ICE. They're citizens, but they are also Latinos. There is a racial component. There's a racial component.
Puerto Rican people have American passports, Geraldo. What are you talking about?
And so now they carry their. So now Puerto Rican people. Now Puerto Rican people have to carry their American passports to show you that they belong here. Do they? Do you carry your American passport, Benny? Do you?
I carry an ID everywhere I go. Yes, and a firearm. But like, is your contention that America is deporting Puerto Ricans back to America? Is that the point?
My contention, wise ass.
Can you give me like an example of that, for instance? Because I can give you examples, Geraldo,
wise ass.
Of white.
My contention, wise ass, is
Chinese, black, and Hispanic people that are all here illegally. And here's my question for you, Geraldo. My question for you is this. What do you mean by they're not criminal aliens? Are you saying that they came here legally or illegally? Which is the answer?
The only crime the vast majority of these people have committed is coming here illegally. That's the only crime.
That makes
They're
them
not
a criminal.
Tren de Agua. They're not MS-13. The vast majority of them. They commit fewer crimes than citizens do.
So
Stanford
do you
studies and others.
Respectfully, do you understand the definition of the? Do you understand the definition of the word illegal? Because you just said they came here illegally. Do you understand what that means? That means they broke our laws. The laws on the books.
So did the
jaywalkers. Is enforcing.
So did the jaywalkers. So did.
But I don't understand. You just admitted their crimes. The vast majority of their crimes are they're here illegally. But by saying that, you're saying
in my day
criminals.
they weren't. First of all, to categorize what they are doing as a crime insults real criminals.
Oh, you hate to see the once powerful fall. This was an embarrassment. It's not really a trick question. It's just they're not used to having their arguments pushed back upon by people who, well, I guess are a little quicker on their feet than they are. But it's a pretty easy trap that you walked yourself into. I mean, you're the TV legend. I'm just like the YouTube guy. So why would you walk into this trap? I don't know. But you can't go ahead and say that the only crime someone commits is to do something illegally. It's dumb. He also went on to say that Puerto Ricans are worried about being deported, but they're Americans. So what does that even mean? What are you talking about? And he attacked ICE for wearing masks. And so I put a couple of these clips that I found along with a compliment to Geraldo all together, and you can watch the rest of it right here. This is just us having a good old time, doing God's work, trying to be respectful of our elders, but that doesn't mean we get to let them lie or malign ICE agents. Holding it down against Geraldo. Let's go.
If what he is doing is so noble, if what he is doing is so necessary for the fate of our republic, the United States, then why do his ICE agents wear masks? Sheriffs don't wear masks. Troopers don't wear masks. FBI don't wear masks. Court officers, no one in law enforcement. Cops certainly do not.
Why is it wrong for ICE agents who are deporting and arresting terrorists in our nation, organized terrorist gangs, to wear masks, yet special forces, when they're fighting ISIS or Al-Qaeda, wear masks? Why is it impermissible for ICE to not wear masks? They wear them for the same reasons. They're fighting dangerous, well-funded narco-state terrorists who would murder them and target their family and children if they could.
Bullshit. Just bullshit.
This is why Tom Homan said, I don't even live with my wife anymore. Tom Homan just said, I don't have the security to live with my wife anymore.
You just
because of how dangerous this job
United States soldiers fighting ISIS in places like Afghanistan with these officers on the street in Chicago.
Do you have any number of that 20 million who, for whatever reason, you think should be exempt from being thrown out? Or are you as hardline as Tom Homan? They've all got to go.
So that's asking me to be judge and jury in a crime, and that's already happened. So the American public has already voted for our representatives to pass immigration laws. Starting back 100 years ago, it was illegal to cross our border, and those laws have been actually reinforced and doubled up on. And so that's asking me to say that it's okay to break the law, and I won't do that, Piers. I'm a business owner. So let's take an example. You say that this is a well-meaning, productive member of society who's here, who's a criminal alien, and it's just a victimless crime, right? They're here. As a business owner, if I commit tax fraud against the federal government, should I get a pass because I'm a good guy and I'm just benefiting myself and I'm a dad, I got a family? Should I be able to commit some tax fraud because, like, I want to provide for my family? Like, aren't I doing other things? Do you see how slippery of a slope that is? Do you understand, like, that if I then am able to make that argument,
well,
then
I just wonder,
hundreds of thousands of other business owners, including yourself, will be able to say, like, wait a second, it's just a process crime.
I get the point.
He's just, so everyone else will just
Benny,
do
I get
that.
the point, but here's my response.
So you can't incentivize
no,
that.
I understand,
And the American public has already said crossing our border illegally is a felony. Evading law enforcement is a felony. Not turning yourself in to the authorities is a felony.
I get the argument, but let me throw one back to you.
I've always been a massive admirer of Geraldo's mustache.
Oh.
It is the greatest mustache
I mean that.
in global broadcasting.
Who probably wouldn't be able to look good in one. I mean
and
that.
by the way, Geraldo, you don't look like you're even 55 years old. Never mind actually having that length of time as a broadcaster. So whatever potions you're eating, I want some of them.
All right, thanks. Thank you.
Take care, guys.